Hello students, today I'll teach you how to find the numerical greatest term in an expansion, binomial expansion. Numerically greatest term means we are not considering any sign, we are just considering the numerical value. So let's take an example. Let's find out the formula first, then I'll give you some examples. Say a plus x to the power n is a binomial expansion. As you all know that n is a natural number. Let's think that tr plus 1 is any general term in the expansion, and the consecutive term is tr. So if we consider tr plus 1 the greatest term, then it is quite obvious that it will be greater than the next term or equal to the next term. Why that? Why equal? Because in some expansions depending on the value of x, there may be two equal terms which are greatest. So that's why we have considered greater than equal to, not only greater. And why did we put modular signs? Because we are taking the numericals value only. So tr plus 1 mod of tr plus 1 greater than equal to t mod of tr means mod of tr plus 1 by mod of tr greater than equal to 1. Now using the general term formula, we put the value of ncr into a to the power n minus r, as you all know what is the general term formula. Now ncr by ncr minus 1 means n minus r plus 1 by r. This is the formula. You can derive this also. I have just written the formula directly. Now a to the power n minus r into x to the power r by a to the power n minus r plus 1 by into x to the power r minus 1. If we simplify it, it will be x by a. Why I am not using the modulus here? Because it is obviously a positive number, as because we all know that n is always greater than equal to r. Okay. Now the value of x will be given, and if it is a negative 1, we will not consider the negative sign, we will consider the positive sign. That is why we have put the modulus sign. Actually we are trying to mean that we are taking the numerical value of x by a. Now solving this equation, if we can say that r will be a constant number. Now it can be a fraction, or it can be an integer. Suppose r is greater than equal to k, or r is less than equal to k. Whatever solution we can get, we must say that k might be k is a constant, but it may be a integer or it may not be an integer. It may be an integer or may not be an integer. Suppose k is not an integer, then t box k plus 1 is the greatest term. Box k plus 1. Suppose k is 9.2, then t box 9.2 means 9. t 9 plus 1 means t 10 will be the greatest term. Box k means we will be taking, if k is 9.1, then if k is 9.1, then box k equal to 9. It will be taking the integral part. And if k is integer, then there will be two greatest terms. One is tk and one is tk plus 1. This is the basic formula. Okay. Now let's take an example. So what will be the two cases? Solving the value of r, we can get two types of values. Either it is an integer or it is a fraction. If it is an integer, then there will be two greatest terms, tk and tk plus 1. But if it is not an integer, then there will be one greatest term, that is t box k plus 1. And we have to find out the term. Okay. So let's take a screenshot. Let's take an example. 1 plus x by 8 whole to the power 12, where x equal to 5. So using the formula n minus r plus 1 by r into modulus of x by a greater than equal to 1, we are putting the value of x, that is 5. Okay, now binomial expansion is already positive. Here is positive sign and x is positive. So though I have put the modular sign, it means nothing because we have already taken the numerical value only. So it will be reversed if I multiply it with 1 this side, and the value of r, we are getting r less than equal to 5. As you know that 5 is an integer. So according to our formula, there will be two greatest terms. One is tk, that is t5, and other is tk plus 1, that is t6. Now there are two middle greatest terms. These two terms will be equal. T5 and T6 both will be equal. You can use calculator. I am writing the general term formula. T5 is that and T6 is that. Now if you find out using calculator, the both answer will be 99 into 5 to the power 5 by 4096. Okay, T5 will be the same value like 99 into 5 to the power 5 by 4096 as equal to T6. So the basic thing is you have to put the value of x, the numerical value of x. If it is -1, but we will not take the negative value, we will put the numerical value only. Okay, so that is why we are using this modular sign. Alright, actually we want to mean that take the numerical value. Okay, this is example where k is an integer. Now I'll show you an example where k is not an integer. Let's take another example, that is 1 minus 1 by 15 whole to the power 13. It's a sum from this book SND 15-2, 5 marks 15-2. So according to the formula, tr plus 1 by tr whole mod greater than equal to 1. Putting the general terms formula and simplifying it, what will be the result? Into mod. Okay, now n is 13, and as because x is minus 1 by 15 here, but we will not consider minus, that's why we are using modulus. We are considering the numerical value. So actually minus 1 by 15 by 1 means 1 by 1, a is equal to 1, greater than equal to 1. So 14 minus r by r into 1 by 15 greater than equal to 1. 14 minus r greater than equal to 15r, that is 16r less than equal to 14, r less than equal to 14 by 16. You know what is less than equal to? This is less than equal to 1. Very simple. I am not going to find out the value of 14 by 16 because it is not necessary. This is not integer. What is important? Now t box k plus 1 is the greatest term. As because it is less than 1, this is less than 1, therefore box k will be 0 plus 1, that is t1. Therefore the first term is the greatest term. What will be the term? As because the power is 13, t1 will be 13c0 into 1 to the power 13 into minus 1 by 15 whole to the power 0. 13c0 is 1 and this is 1, so the answer is 1. The answer of the problem is the greatest term is 1 and this is the first term of the expansion. So what we did, we put the formula mod of tr plus 1 by tr greater than equal to 1. Now I have shown you how we get this ncr by ncr minus 1. You know the formula. Now putting the value of x, here x is minus 1 by 15, so using the modular sign we have removed the minus. Here the solution is r is less than equal to 14 by 16. which is quite obvious, less than 1. Now any term, any real number less than equal to 1, if I take the box function, if I take the box, that is, it will take the integral part. Now any number which is less than 1, suppose 0.8, if I consider the box, it will be 0. Now 0 plus 1, that is first term. Now I found out the first term, that is NC0 into a to x, first term into a to the power upper suffix minus lower suffix into x to the power lower suffix. 13C0 equal to 1. So that's why the answer is 1, and it is the first term of the expansion. Okay, so two types of examples I have shown you. One is if r is less than equal to k or greater than equal to k if k is in integer, and if k is not an integer. Okay, so using this formula you can very easily find the value of numerically greatest terms. Okay, numerically greatest terms, because we are not considering the plus or minus signs, we are just considering the scalar part. Okay, so try to find the greatest terms in your home. Goodbye.